Hmm. Hi, I just want to address this issue of the death of our sister, Osinachi, the song singer, the gospel singer. One thing I asked myself was, why did she stay in an abusive marriage where the husband is hitting on her? Because I heard so much about how the marriage has been turbulent, how it's been like a war zone, but she stayed. Most likely is because of what the society will say, what the congregation will say, what people will say, how she will be termed, a divorcee, separated from her husband, how the society will cajole her, because she's separated or divorced. Okay, she might have reported to her pastor and they say, oh, it's okay, we're going to talk to him and blah, blah, blah. And they did talk to him, but he didn't change. She might have reported to her family. I don't know how many people are aware of what was going on. But one thing I know is she was responsible for her life. She is responsible. She was responsible to keep herself alive. That is one thing I always say to people that are in an abusive relationship. You need to leave. If your husband is beating on you, if your spouse is beating on you, please, you need to leave. You need to, first of all, save your life. Your life is at stake. You are better than that. You deserve better than a man who is beating you. Are you his house help? Who are you? If you are his wife and he loves you like Christ loves the church, he will not touch you because he can't beat himself. A man and woman will become one. Yeah? So can you beat yourself, Mr. Man? No. You are beating the lesser, the weaker sex. Why don't you go outside and look for a boxer your size or a wrestler your size? They don't. Don't get me wrong. You see, I find it repulsive that a man will even lift his fingers, his hand to beat his wife. It's so disgusting. And then I find out that these men are weak. They're weak. They're insecure. They're insecure. That's why they're beating their wife. Controllers, Okay, this is exactly what I am addressing in Broadway. Broadway is a series on my YouTube channel, and it's talking about pastor that is beating on his wife. And then this pastor is hitting his wife. His wife is covering it because she tells even the children not to say. And she goes to church and raises her hand and they're singing and praising God. When you know that the pastor, the man standing in the pulpit there, is beating you, is hurting you, is abusing you in your own home, and you are supporting him. Most of the time, if you look at it, we are our problem. Women, we are the problem. We are the ones that are hiding this sin. We are the ones that are protecting these abusers. Because if he hits on you the first time and you make a big deal, when I say a big deal, you tell his parents, you tell his family, you tell his village, shout, scream, leave him, separate. Separation is not divorce. You know that, right? Separation is not divorce. You leave him, you separate from him, and then you make the noise. Talk to his parents, talk to his family. Let them have a good talking to. Let them sit him down and have a word with him. And let him promise never to touch you again. If you don't do that, my dear sister, he will kill you. One day, he will kill you. He might not mean to kill you, but hitting on your wife, slapping and choking and all those things, one day there will be a mistake. He could push you, you hit your head on the wall. He could push you, you hit your head somewhere, and you're gone. Who will look after the children? Who will look after the children? I really think that women should stand up and do the right thing. Because if you don't allow it, it will not happen. We are the ones allowing our men to behave like that. We are the ones allowing our men to get away with it. He hits you the first time, you make a big deal out of it. If he hits you again, you are gone. You are better off on your own. This is your life. You have just one life. She's a minister of God, yes. Probably she's ashamed to leave her husband. The shame of being a divorcee, of being separated. The stigma, of being on your own. People from church, what will they say? Okay, what are they saying now? Nothing. They will bury you. They will bury the person. That's all they will say. I know churches will not allow a single mother or a divorced woman to come and preach. I know some churches that won't allow it to come and preach on their pulpit. I know some pastors that will refuse. So probably she's thinking about the congregation, the family, the church, and all that, and they will limit. She will have limitations to where she will be allowed to sing, where she will be allowed to minister, and this is her calling. She wants to minister to people. She wants to talk to people. And then she's hiding it. She's protecting him. And then she's, so that she can belong, so that she can be part of it, part of the ministration. The churches are the ones that are empowering this man, if you look at it. If you are advising a woman to stay in an abusive relationship, you're empowering the abuser. You're empowering the man. Because if you are to deal with this, the woman should please separate herself. That is the first thing to advise a woman. Separate yourself from your abusive husband, or he's going to kill you. That were my exact word, my exact lines on Broadway. Exactly what is happening on Broadway. Broadway is a TV series on YouTube. Type in DOLLYNOLLY television and see Broadway. This is exactly our storyline in Broadway. It's just a pity that this is actually happening in real life. That this is actually happening. That this has actually happened to somebody that we all know and love. Well, there's nothing we can do about this anymore because it's too late now for her. She's gone. But then let's all use this as a point of contact, to speak to ourselves. People that are in an abusive relationship, please, you are the only one that is responsible for keeping you alive. So bear that at the back of your head, that nobody will save you except you. So you need to sit up, stand up, do whatever it takes to keep yourself alive. And the first thing to do is to separate from your abuser, because they will kill you. If they don't kill you, you will kill them. This is still fighting. I don't believe if somebody is beating you and you probably would be fighting back or be trying to defend yourself. It could be you that will push him and he will hit his head and you go to prison. I've had a case like that. This man has always been beating on his wife, and on this day, she's decided that I will not take it again. And she took something, hit him, and he was dead. In fact, I know the woman. She went to prison for about 8 years. This could have been avoided. Careless death, it could have been avoided. Why don't you separate? Separate from him. Leave him and live your life. Leave him. If the church will not allow you to minister, minister to whoever is around you. Sing on YouTube. Post it on YouTube. We will listen. Leave him. Separate yourself from your abuser. That's all we're asking. You know? That's all you need to do. Just the separation. No matter how much he comes to beg, you can't help him. He can't change. He needs help. He needs to go for therapy. He needs to go for counseling. There's so many things he needs to do. This is an anger problem. It's an anger problem. And he needs to deal with it. If he doesn't deal with it, it's going to kill you. I'm sorry. But we shouldn't sit down and just accept this. The more you accept it, the more he keep hitting you. He won't change. If he hits you the first time, he will not stop. I am telling you the truth. He will not stop. Nothing can stop him, except he gets the help that he needs. Except he gets the help that he needs. Could be through therapy, could be counseling, could be that the Holy Spirit comes into him, but he needs help. He needs deliverance. It's a serious matter. It's not just something you will sit down and think is going to be fine. No, it's not going to be fine. Not without him getting help. This is a demon. There's a demon in him. So he needs to go and find that help. And it's not you that will get him that help. You can't help him. All you need to do is your part. Separate. Separate from him. I didn't say divorce him. I said separate from him. I don't know what else to say, but to say, you know, we that we are alive, we shouldn't allow it. If you're in an abusive relationship right now, please get out of there. Leave him. Separate from him. Find somewhere to stay. Find somewhere else to stay. Why would you want to put your life through that? You have just one life to live. Why would you want to sit there and allow him to keep using you as a punching bag? Come on. You deserve better. You are worth more than that. To the families of Osinachi, I would just say, sorry for your loss, and may her soul rest in peace. And I hope that the family will find comfort, you know, that the Lord will, you know, bless you and give you the comfort and peace that you need, give you the strength to bear the loss. May she rest in peace.